Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is the review of Avengers Infinity War. There's going to be a whole lot of spoilers. So if you're not ready for that, then you can't say I didn't warn you. So Avengers Infinity War, we have been waiting for 10 years for this since the first Iron Man movie in 2008. And it's just been building and building and building to this point. So one significant thing about Avengers Infinity War is that we're finally going to have some consequences. Heroes are going to die in this movie. In the past movies, no one's really died. Quicksilver died in Avengers Age of Ultron, but I don't know about you, but I didn't really have any emotional attachment to Quicksilver. Not that version. I'd be really sad if the Quicksilver from X-Men died, but that one, no, wasn't that sad about him dying. Loki's died before, but then he just came back. So there's all these epic battles and no one ever really gets hurt in them. War Machine, he didn't die. He just he's paralyzed, but even they use the technology so he can walk. But anyway, there's no real consequences in these past movies, but in Infinity War, there's major consequences. So basically, for these past 10 years, these past, what is it, 18 movies, it's been building up to the introduction of Thanos. Thanos is this, huge purple guy, and his mission is to destroy half of humanity. Thanos' philosophy is basically that there's way too many people throughout the galaxy, and there's not enough resources. So the way to save everyone is to actually kill half of everybody. That way there's plenty of resources for the people who are still left. So he just goes from planet to planet, kills half of everyone there, so then they can kind of start over and have a better life because there's more resources and food and everything to go around. So in his mind, he's saving people, and he doesn't really care what he has to do to save people. So definitely this whole Machiavellian type of villain. Similar to Killmonger, but Killmonger's still my favorite MCU villain. Anyway, so that's what Thanos is doing. And in order to kill everyone, he's been searching for these 6 stones, these 6 Infinity Stones. And we've all seen them in different Marvel movies. Doctor Strange, he has the Time Stone, it's around his neck. Vision has the Mind Stone, it's in his head. There's the Tesseract from the first Avengers movie, that's 3 of them. There's the Reality Stone, and it's from Thor Dark World, the movie that nobody liked and no one really remembers what happens. It's about Jane, and I guess that's stone, but who? Anyway, that's one of them. What are the other 2? The Power Stone, which I don't remember what that is from. Is that from Guardians of the Galaxy? Anyway, there's that one, and then there's the Soul Stone, which no one knows where that's at. So this movie is about him collecting all of those stones and the different lengths that he's got to go to. I just named all of them, so we know where most of them are. One major thing that happens is that he's got to find the Soul Stone, and Gamora, his daughter from Guardians of the Galaxy, she actually knows where this stone is, but she never told Thanos where it's at. Gamora tries to kill Thanos. She doesn't win. And he captures her, and he was like, hey, I have your sister Nebula here, and I'm going to torture her. If you don't tell me where the Soul Stone is, I'm going to kill Nebula. So Gamora gives in. She takes him to where the Soul Stone is. It has this guardian, which interestingly enough, there's Red Skull is the guardian, the villain from Captain America, the first movie, the first Avenger. So that's cool. So he actually didn't die when he touched the Soul Stone. It transported him to this other place, and it's his curse now to guard it. So he's there, and he tells Thanos, in order to get the Soul Stone, you have to pay this incredible price. You have to sacrifice the one thing that you love. And Gamora is like, ha, you don't love anybody. You came all this way and you can't even get it. And then she doesn't realize that in his own sick way, Thanos actually does love Gamora, and that's the one thing that he does love because he raised her and he sees himself as her father, even though she hates him because he's evil. So he's like, I'm so sorry, little one. And he like throws her off this huge cliff. She dies, and then he can get the soul stone. So yeah, so that's one death. Gamora is out. When he got the Tesseract at the very beginning of the movie, Loki gave it to him, and then Loki like turned around and tried to stab Thanos, and so Thanos like strangled Loki. Loki's gone. So this is out of order, but these are the stones that he has. He was able to get the Tesseract. He was able to get the Soul Stone. He was able to get that is it the Power Stone? I don't know what it's called, but it's purple. He got that from the Collector on the planet Nowhere. I think that's what it's called. So that's 3. What else? He was able to get the Time Stone from Doctor Strange in this like huge battle with Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Drax, Mantis. I think it was those people. They were all fighting Thanos, and Thanos still was able to get the Time Stone. I'm forgetting one other stone. What is it? Shit. Can't remember. Sorry. But he has 5 of the stones, and the only one that he needs is the Mind Stone, which is what's keeping Vision alive. So Vision has known from the beginning, like, oh, he's gonna come for me. We need to kill the stone. And everyone else is like, no, we're not gonna sacrifice you like that. So they've kept him in Wakanda. They're trying to get Shuri to do some surgery on him to find a way to disconnect the stone but still keep Vision alive. And so Vision is in Wakanda. So all of Thanos' army comes to Wakanda, and there's this huge epic battle. Captain America's there. Widow's there. Oh, sorry. Captain America's not really calling himself that anymore. He's kind of left that behind. He's just Steve Rogers now. So Steve Rogers is there. Black Widow's there. The whole Wakanda forever. They're all there. Who else? The Hulk is there. Although the Hulk is having some type of identity crisis and he can't actually transform into the Hulk. So he's just Bruce Banner, but he's in this like Hulk size Iron Man suit, so he's fighting inside the suit. He's there. Bucky is there. Who else? Vision, Scarlet Witch. They're all there fighting. They're all there fighting this huge army that Thanos has sent. And they're actually doing a pretty good job. But then once Thanos gets the Time Stone from Doctor Strange and all of them, he comes to Wakanda because all he needs is the stone from Vision now. So he's there. They're all fighting him to try and stop him from getting to Vision. But he's so powerful by this point. He has 5 stones. Like it's really nothing. He's just like psh, 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 just knocking everybody out. And so Scarlet Witch finally decides that, okay, I need to, even though it's going to hurt because Scarlet Witch is in love with Vision, they're an item. She's like, okay, I'm going to have to kill you. So she uses her power and she's like blasting Vision, and she ultimately kills Vision. And Thanos is like, aw, that's cute. But he has the Time Stone, so he like just reverses time. Vision comes back to life just so that Thanos can pluck the stone out of Vision, and Vision dies again. Wow. So he now has all of the stones. And then Thor. Oh, I forgot. Thor's there too. So Thor comes down and he gets this axe, which is kind of like his hammer, but it's an axe now. So he takes his axe and he pulls it, or he hits it straight into Thanos' chest. And Thanos is like, you should have aimed for the head. And he snaps his fingers. And then it shows Thanos, like he goes into kind of like his mind, I guess. And he can see Gamora as a child. And she was like, did you do it? And he said, yeah. And she's like, what did it cost you? And he said, everything. and then he like comes back to reality, and then he disappears. So they've been saying throughout this whole movie that once he has all 6 of the stones, he'll be so powerful that all he has to do is snap his fingers and he can kill everybody. Or half of everybody, because that's all really he wants to do. So after Thanos snaps his fingers and he disappears, it shows the battle scene in Wakanda where people are still fighting, and one by one, people are just like dissolving into the air. It's almost like they kind of turn into stone and then just like dissolve into air particles, so they're dead. So he has a power. His whole plan was to kill half of everybody, and that applies to everyone. So I'm just going to tell you a list of everyone who dies. We finally got some major consequences, okay? So people who die after Thanos snaps his fingers. Guys, this is sad. It's really sad. Okay, let's not get emotional here. I'm just going to name them. Mantis, Drax, Groot. I know. Groot. Sorry. Star-Lord, Nick Fury, Mariah Hill, Falcon, Bucky, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man. Whew, and this last one, y'all. It did something to me. Black Panther. They took him from us, y'all. They took him from us. God. He's gone. He's gone. He just dissolved, and it ain't right. Oh, God. Oh, I don't know what it's gonna take. I don't know if in the second part of this Avengers Infinity War Part 2, if they gotta defeat Thanos so that they can get the time stone, they can reverse back time so that everybody who died can come back to life. But I don't know what they're gonna have to do. But I refuse to believe that they just killed Black Panther. I refuse to believe that he's not coming back. I refuse. No, I refuse. No, he's coming back. He's coming back. I don't know what it's gonna take. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know, but he's coming back, because I refuse to believe that you're going to create the most influential movie of my life and then 3 months later turn around and kill the main character. I think not. No, you're not. No, you're not. That man just made you $1 billion. You are not killing him off. Whew, he's coming back. I don't know. Sorry, I'm getting emotional because it's like, this movie had major consequences. Like, major consequences. Some major people died. I did not expect in a million years that they would kill off Black Panther. I didn't expect that they would kill off Spider-Man. He's Peter Parker. And his death was like the saddest one because he's on the planet with Iron Man. He wasn't in the battle at Wakanda, but he was, I think it's Titan, Thanos' old home. So he was there with Iron Man, and he was like, Mr. Stark, I don't feel well. And he like went and he hugged Iron Man, and he was like clutching on to him, and he was like, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. And it was really sad because it reminded you that Peter Parker is like a teenager. He's a kid. Like, he became a kid in that moment. Like, Mr. Stark, I don't want to die. And it was a really sad moment. Like, I wouldn't expect, because he has a sequel. Are they not going to make a Spider-Man Homecoming sequel? Like, how are you killing off these people? Doctor Strange, is he not getting a sequel? Like, what's gonna happen in phase 4? That's what I'm wondering. Like, what? Oh, how could you kill these people off? Oh, they have to come back. Something's got to happen, right? Like they're coming back. These people, I don't know what's gonna happen, but these people have to come back. People who I don't think are coming back. I don't see how Gamora can come back. When Loki died, he is the Lord of Mischief, so I feel like if anyone had a plan, it could be him. But I don't know. Like he strangled him and then he turned like gray. So I don't know if Loki's coming back or not. When I named Nick Fury and Mariah Hill, they were actually part of the end credit scene, and when they disappeared, or like dissolved, Nick Fury was trying to page somebody, and he paged Captain Marvel. So that movie's coming out, but it's actually a prequel. I think it happens like in the 80s or something. I don't know, but it happens before any other movie that we've seen. So he was paging her. I don't know too much about her powers, so I don't know what to expect from that. But yeah, like they killed major people. Groot, like I don't think he's a major. In my mind, he's not a major character, but he's like baby Groot. No, and then in this movie, he was teenage Groot. Like that was sad to watch. And with Bucky dying, like Bucky's kind of a fan favorite, you know. Wakanda forever, T'Challa. No! Just like a roller coaster of emotions. Like, we had some real consequences in this movie. Like, they legit killed people. Like, and not just like, is anyone really sad that Mantis died? Like, is anybody really sad? But, like, they killed Star-Lord? Like, it's a whole... All the Guardians are dead, right? Except for Rocket. Like, is there not going to be a Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? Is it just gonna be like a rocket adventure? What is going on? What are they gonna do with what is phase 4 going to look like? Are none of these people gonna have sequels in phase 4? The thing with Black Panther, now in the comic books, Shuri has actually taken on the mantle of Black Panther before. So if in our Black Panther sequel, that could be what that is like. Shuri being Black Panther. So then somehow when Black Panther comes back, when he's resurrected, then, you know, he can take on his mantle as king and Black Panther then. Oh, but wait! They used all the plants in Black Panther. God, I don't know. I refuse. I refuse to believe. Don't do it to me. No. This turned into a rant. I'll cut it off here. But I'm so emotional because it's like, like what's happening? What is going on? My mind is like, what does this mean? Someone in my theater was like, part 2 needs to come out next month. They're gonna make us wait until like 2020 to find out what happens with this. What is all of phase 4 gonna be about? Like what? Like what is happening with phase 4? Captain Marvel, another Ant-Man movie. Oh, Ant-Man's actually not in this movie, if anyone cares. Ant-Man and Hawkeye weren't in this movie. But like, yo, what is coming next? Like, what does this mean? I don't know. I need to find out. I'm stressed. No. I don't accept it. I don't accept this. I rebuke it. No. Any of your favorite characters die, or did all of your favorite characters make it out? Let me know in the comments. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.